Hey everybody, Mike Miller with the Herald Times coming to you after Indiana's exhibition finale, a 74-53 win over the University of Indianapolis. From here, it's the start of a new season, the first season under new coach Archie Miller. That gets underway Friday against Indiana State here at Assembly Hall. But first, there was one final tune-up game. That was this afternoon, Sunday afternoon, here at the Hall. It was another fine defensive performance from Indiana. Obviously, it's Division II team, obviously, but you just kind of see the want-to and the mentality starting to take shape on that end of the floor, and I think altogether there are a lot of encouraging signs that some of the defensive philosophies, the pack line, man-to-man defense that Archie Miller's bringing over from Dayton. I think there's encouraging signs that focus and that approach is starting to manifest on the floor. This preseason, Indiana spent roughly 75% of its allotted practice time on defense, on teaching some of the defensive styles and just approaches that Miller wants to see with this team, and I think we've seen it, just in the way IU has been playing and attacking on that end of the floor through these first two exhibitions. Obviously, it'll be a pretty good test on Friday with Indiana State coming in. Get to really put it into practice against a Division I team, but again, all signs were encouraging. It's not a team that's going to switch a whole lot. We didn't see a whole lot of that today, and Archie Miller kind of said that that's not what he wants to do. They're going to switch very little, if at all, and that was certainly the case in this game here. It was 47 rebounds for Indiana, led by 9 from Freddie McSwain, who just finished a rebound shy of a double-double, had 12 points off the bench. Really sparked Indiana, especially early in the second half, allowing IU to really create the separation it used to run away with this one. Really, impressive, encouraging signs from Freddie McSwain, who's going to be needed as a backup to Deron Davis at the 5 this year. Limited offensive player, but really tenacious on the offensive glass. That was something that I think we saw at times when he was on the floor last year. Still relatively new to the game of basketball, but he's tough. He's a physical specimen, and his willingness and toughness on the boards will certainly be an asset moving forward. But especially on the offensive glass, where he got some pretty easy tip-ins and layups right around the basket. So a good performance from Freddie McSwain. Deron Davis played 24 minutes, 11 points, 7 rebounds. Robert Johnson led the way with 18 points. This will do it. That's the end of the exhibition season for Indiana. So, like I said, moving on. Friday, Indiana State's in town, getting right into the thick of the season. A lot of games coming up here on this November schedule, back to back. It seems like, but like I said, we'll be back here Friday night for the season opener, the first official game of the Archie Miller era.